get that feeling that the thing you're experiencing feels a whole lot like another thing you've experienced, but they're both kind of obscure so you don't really feel comfortable describing one in terms of the other? That's how I felt with Top Hunter. Everything in my soul wants to say, hey, remember Midnight Wanderers from that weird Three Wonders arcade game by Capcom? It's kind of like that, but more Metal Sluggy, as befits an SNK title. Fortunately, you can find a review of Midnight Wanderers on this very channel, which I encourage you to do after I've said my complete spiel on Top Hunter, a side-scrolling action platformer that's equal parts absurd, insane, and just plain out entertaining. As it's designed for a two-player arcade cabinet, there are two Top Hunters, Roddy and Cathy. They've both got distressingly stretchy arms, which can be used to grab stuff and potentially throw same. They've each got a sweet suplex move for close combat, and can be enhanced by various stuff hanging about each stage, like power-ups or guns, remember, Metal Slug, or ride armor with adorable gloves on. It's cartoony action at its finest, with the occasional enraged giant howler monkey or background animation of some minion taking time off from his busy being a peon schedule to do some fishing. Of course, they're doing so from the relative safety of the absolute background as opposed to the two planes which you can bounce around in all Fatal Fury style. And, as is the case with most games that don't take themselves seriously at all, it succeeds in being really freaking fun. This goes double for the boss battles, which usually require a decent amount of strategy, catching and throwing crap like you're in Mario 2, or while just beating the hell out of this pirate captain guy. Fortunately, if you input attacks like you think you're playing a fighting game, they'll actually work, thus making your Top Hunter some kind of Terry Bogard / E. Honda amalgamation of terror. But what's a hunter without the hunted? You're after four notorious criminals with bounties on their heads, kind of like in Gunsmoke, only less western and a little less vicious. They've scattered themselves onto four elementally themed planets where they lie at the extreme right of a course populated by scads of minions, barriers, things to grab onto and climb, and hanging loop switches to be grabbed onto and pulled. The threats come fast and furious, and sometimes you'll need to grab anything above and hang on for dear life just to avoid a series of boulders or tobogganing yetis. It's not the gritty, rough and tumble action of a Sengoku or a burning fight, and that's awesome. Top Hunter doesn't mind giving you something to laugh at, in between feeding the machine quarters like a good little automaton droid. So hunt for the top, whatever the hell that means, and enjoy the madness for a good long while, especially if you've got one of the SNK arcade collections for home consoles, and can just muscle through it without having to run to the change machine and threaten the lives and kneecaps of anyone who might step to the MVS cabinet.